Okay, so in this one I'm going to show you how to use the Do Not List sheet, or the Do Not List feature in our software. You can add the manufacturer in here and it'll block the manufacturer. There's a lot of manufacturers, there's a lot of brands that they're not slick enough to know how to register their brand on Amazon. So all they do is they just check their listings every now and then, and they'll send trademark infringement notices to Amazon, which is a big problem for us as sellers. So we've compiled a list of every brand, of every manufacturer or brand that we know of that does this. And you can find that list in the Facebook group by just coming over here to the Facebook group and searching the files and download that latest file right here. And then once you have that latest file, you can just basically open the file up. Okay, so you can basically open the file up, and there's all the brands on here that we know of that are going to give you a hard time. And what you do is you just copy the brand name and come over here to the software, and you can add that manufacturer or that brand to the list. And now it won't allow you or your VAs to list that product if that manufacturer is on the list. Okay, so as an example, and it has to be spelled exactly like it is on the manufacturer's website. You can see here that Biore has got that little hyphenated E, and then you can see right here, this is where the manufacturer or the brand owner is on Walmart, and you can see it's got that hyphenated E. So it's got to be listed just like that with that hyphenated E in the Do Not List sheet. So, however, I'll show you if you go to list one of these Biore products, or if you're having your VAs and your VAs are going to list this, the last thing we want is to get one of these notices, but then, if we do get a notice, the last thing we want is to get another notice. So this is a lot easier than having, if you put this information all into the software, then you don't constantly need to check that Do Not List sheet. You're going to have it already in here. And then you can add your own as you move along. If there's another brand that you want to add that gave you a hard time, you can add it in here. So like if they're trying to list this product, it's on the Do Not List sheet, you can see right here in step 2, it's going to say it's in the Do Not List, and it's not going to allow it to go any further. So that's how that works. Pretty simple. It's going to save you a lot of heartache, a lot of headache by getting these letters. And then again, if you wanted to take a brand off of the list, you can just do that and take them off the list and delete it. Okay, so that's how that works. That is the Do Not List feature. Pretty powerful feature, saves a lot of headache, saves a lot of time from having to check that sheet manually. In the past, we were having to, while we were sourcing products, we had to have that sheet also, and the listers would have to check the sheet. Now it's automatically entered into the software so that the software will not allow that to be listed as long as that brand is on the Do Not List sheet. That's it for this video, guys. See you on the next one.